Can y'all hear me? What's happening, everybody? Barely? Oh no. What about now? Mic check, mic check. Y'all have to hear me. Let me see. Better? Okay. If my audio cuts out, let me know, please. What up, Ark? What up, Blaze? Jed, even though you don't like that first name. What's happening? I'm glad y'all in. If Mag, you still in here, Morph. You trying to get your mouse to work? What happened with your mouse? Ark, I'm good, bro. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you so much. What up, Mag? So I had to get my son bathed before I came in here. So I was running and scratching and running my butt off, and then I was like, my camera isn't working. And it wasn't the camera, I was on the wrong scene on my OBS. So my scene wasn't registering, even though it was a whole thing. But we're here now. The stream is working. Am I 27 now? You better add 10 years to that. Am I enjoying my special day? Well, technically my special day was yesterday. It was the 13th, but I couldn't stream on the 13th. So I had to because it was my birthday. I can't stream on my birthday with my family and stuff. So I had to push the stream day to Saturday, which is today. So yes, I am doing much better now. But I got the lights off and it looks good. It looks very aesthetic. I like the aestheticism of the stream right now, but I cannot see shite. I'm gonna have to turn on some lights so I can see. Woo, Friday the 13th, yeah. I was actually Blaze. So I was actually born on Friday the 13th. So Friday the 13th are my lucky day, not a bad day. Same as your son, nice. You're right, Jed, I ain't 37, I'm older than 37. I'm almost 40. I am almost 40. You know black don't crack. Black don't crack. Nope, I'm not lying. I was born in 85. What did Blaze, what did everybody say at work when you took your Jason mask? Were they like, oh snap, the Jason mask. I'm the same age as your sister. Well, thanks for that. So, one of the things that we want to talk about is, first of all, it is my birthday, so happy birthday to me. Another thing that I want to talk about is I have a TEMU sponsorship video coming up. Probably not this coming Friday, but the Friday after next. And that's what I'm doing for that. That's going to be this thing right here. This is I'm turning on the light. I can't stand this. My boss is gone, so it's just customers. Oh, what did your customers say? Were they like, whoa? All right. It is so small. How do you get a TEMU sponsorship? Well, they reached out and they said, hey, I like your stuff. Here's some money. No, but seriously, look at my War Machine suit. Does it look good displayed there? Does the War Machine suit look good there? I got nowhere else to put it, so it has to kind of go there. It has to go there. I'm about to zoom in the camera. So I got my new, all right. So I got my new camera lens, and that allows me to zoom in. So I can zoom in, I can zoom out. I'm a little excited about that. Put the Stranger helmet on War Machine. All right, let's see. There you go. Yo, DK, welcome to the stream. Can I move the mic closer, please? It's supposed to be picking up. Here, let me do this. Which mic is it not working? Let's see, is this the one? Yeah, this is the right one. I can turn it up a little bit. Is that better? That should be a lot better. I just increased the gain. It looks like it's working. Is that better? Did I watch the Creality stream? No, and I saw Elegoo was having a stream too. Okay, so let me go back to what I was talking about earlier. So TEMU reached out and they was like, buy some 3D printing stuff and make a video for me. And I was like, okay, no doubt. So I bought this. This is a Easy Thread mini 3D printer. And you can see how little it is. This thing is little bitty, right? As well as, I want to use this. So this is a flex plate for my X1C. So on one side it has this like reflective material, and on this side it has like a little carbon fiber print. I don't know how well you can see that. Yo, 3D printed night, what's happening? Welcome to the stream. This is a silicone mat used for like doodling with your 3D pen. I don't like how it's shifting. Hold on. Okay. Is that too dark? That looks fine. DK says, you love those plates? Yeah, so I've never had one. I have an extra PEI sheet. PEI, yeah. I have an extra PEI sheet, but I want to see if this actually works, so I can get the little print on it. So I got this from TEMU as well. And if you guys want, after the stream, I can leave you guys links to this stuff. Just let me know if you're interested in any of it. It's very inexpensive too. This is like 10 bucks. 10 or 11 bucks I think I got this sheet for. So we're gonna test it out and see if it's worth that 10 bucks. This right here, this is pretty cool. So these are baggies for your filament. So once you're done with your filament and you want to wrap it up and you want to suck the air out, It comes with humidity indicators, as little humidity indicators in there. You could probably get like those like silica containers, throw it in a spool, and then cover it up with a little sucker thing, and then go ahead and just suck the air out, the moisture. So they're reusable. So you got reusable spool holders. So I want to see if these work too, and I want to throw in the actual what are those things called that test the temperature? Well, I want to test that out too. And then I got some filament from there. This is one. It's an one right here. So we got some filament. This is their silk tricolor. And I got this one too. Look how little this roll is. It's a little baby roll. And I think this is like army green. This is called army green. So we're gonna test out this filament too. Look, it's a little mini roll. And we're gonna see how good these are. So in my next video, not this coming week, but the next week after that, I will be testing out all of this stuff from TEMU and see how good it is. All right, before I get to putting this 3D printer together, let me talk about my next build. You're retiring from 3D printing. Hold on. Everyone's congratulating 3D print tonight. Let's see. Oh, you got your first Etsy order. Well, congratulations on that. I just bought some stuff off of Etsy. I bought some paint. Bought paint off of Etsy. All right, so check this out. So I got my next build. I don't know if you guys have seen the new game. It's an old game, but they just came up with a new game called Warhammer. Yosh Studios has been dropping some banger files for the Warhammer 40K. So what I'm doing is I am building one of those helmets and I'm putting that Just G flare on it. You know me. So right now, this is his textured print. And his files come broken up in many, many pieces. So you can print it on smaller build volume printers. So I was able to, the file's already broken up. I didn't have to do no slicing. It was already broken up so you can fit on these smaller printers. But here it is, and here, look at the textures already. It's already battle damage. Comes out of the file that way. So here's the top, and then here's another top of the helmet piece right here. So it looks like this. So this will be the top of the helmet right here. Your trees are never that small. This is those, that bamboo, baby, that bamboo. On the side of his ventilation, I printed this. This was resin printed with my resin printer recently. Can y'all see how good that is? The textures on this thing is ridiculous. And this goes on the side of his helmet, the bottom. Like, okay, so here's the front mask. Well, it goes like this. So here's the front mask, and then you can see these go like right here. Ooh, that's gonna look so fire. That video is coming out Friday, so I'm super excited about that. Got the resin print. This is actually kind of heavy, but we're gonna see. This is actually really heavy. But this has so many magnet holes. We're gonna just fill this thing up with magnets and try to get this thing to hold. But I got 2 vents that go on the side. The mask, here's the back. Bro, these textures are crazy. Look at this. This is the back of the helmet right here. Look at that. All that detail in there. Super good. This is a Yosh. Check him out if you haven't. He has a Patreon. You sign up for a membership, and then you get unlimited files from them as long as you maintain that membership. So I'm super excited to be working on this project. Then we got the TEMU project after that. I got some other stuff in the works as well, some future projects. I want to build a speaker, a 3D printed speaker. You can buy a kit from Deposition Sound, and you can actually build a full-fledged working 3D printed speaker. So I'm gonna be doing that. I wanna build my own very lightsaber. That's coming down in the works. So that's almost 2 months worth of content coming to you guys. Yo, Sheep, thank you so much. I appreciate it. At the new CC being about 400, what is that, millimeters? But yeah, so as far as that goes, those are coming up in the future. And then, even bigger, y'all, even bigger, I already decided I'm going to be making the War Machine Mark 6. That's gonna be a year from now. Well, I'm gonna start working on it. As soon as I get the file for the helmet, I'm probably gonna be making that helmet next. But I gotta make sure I get that file, then I'm gonna be doing the helmet. But I wanna do am I even pointing to it? I wanna do the Mark 6 War Machine armor from Endgame. It's so small, it's so slim. This one's bulky. It's big, it's bulky. I don't wanna be bulky walking around, so I'm gonna be working on the new armor. Yep, from Endgame. So that's the future of the 3D printing channel. So I hope you guys are still gonna be tuned in by then, so y'all can get to see the War Machine Mark 6. Got the Mark 1. The Mark 1's gonna be right here, and then right here is gonna be the Mark 6. I'm probably gonna have to move these out of the way a little bit more. How much infill walls do I do with the armors? 10, 15%. That's it. They're not really, everything I just leave stock, which is like 10 to 15% infill. Good job, Knight. Hey, that's what's up. What was your goal? Well, if you feel like sharing that information, that's up to you. But since I got all that information out of the way, I'm gonna go grab a water real quick because I forgot talking makes me thirsty. And then we're going to start building this printer. I'm excited. All right. You're at 180? Good stuff, man. Keep it up. I'm thinking I'm like 220. I think I'm like 220 or 230. I'm fat. I'm a big boy. I hope this printer is easy to build. I was gonna get the top-down view going, but I gotta set all that up, and I really don't feel like setting that up right now. Next time we'll have the top view, all right? For the first time in your life, you're 200? All right, so in the baggie, we got some screws. And we got some thumb drives, some screws, some thumb drives, and a screwdriver. Something's telling me I should use my iFixit kit, but if it don't come in here, then we're gonna have a problem. We also have an instruction manual, and that boy is thick. That's a thick boy. They gave us some. I hate using their filament. Like whoever comes, it's always the worst filament. But they gave us a little spool of filament. No way, bro. I know this isn't the bill plate. That's the bill plate. Hold on. Let's get a ruler. Bro. Look at the bill plate. We are talking $10, 12 centimeters. So what is that? 120 millimeters? 120 millimeters? Okay, so here's my... So, I'm just in awe. Yo. It's not about the size, shit. It's not the size that matters. It's the print quality. Let's just say that. Yo. Okay. All right. We got a USB to whatever this one is called, cable. We got a power adapter. It doesn't even have a brick. That's how much power it needs. I guess it's supposed to come with a leveling card. There's more pieces in here. This is the must-read instruction manual. Must read. We'll come back to that later. Some more parts. And then we have the last remaining parts right here in a little Tupperware tray. So you gotta remember, this printer was $89. So you have like little buttons 1, 2, 3, and 4. Look at that's the base. Here's the extruder. It looks like it's a Bowden tube, but there are no Bowden tubes. This thing is itty bitty. Oh, it's so cute. Except that thing is sad. Could you imagine trying to be printed? Like, that's gonna be a video for y'all. I'm gonna do a whole War Machine suit using this printer. Bro, imagine me doing a full suit with this. He said must read, toss it over your shoulder. All right, so here's all the pieces. I got the blue one, thought it was gonna be all nice. USB-B, power, cord. It says feed and retract. Here's the buttons for it right here. Those are the buttons, the switches. All right. Let's start with instruction 1, shall we? Man, so not only is the printer small, but the instructions are super small too. I can't read this. Nobody can read this. Tiny old instructions. It'll be done when I'm 50. War Machine armor with the mini printer. All right. Basic parameters. It's a 4mm nozzle. Recommended PLA TPU. This thing prints TPU? I got to build an enclosure for it. 180C for PLA, recommended. Print speed, 40 millimeters per second. My big one prints at 30. This thing's gonna take forever to print a Benchy. Layer thickness, 0.005 to 0.3. Yeah, 160 by 200 by 250. Oh no, that's the machine size. Building size is 100 by 100 by 100. Windows, Mac, file input, slicer. Oh, it uses Cura, EasyWare, Cura, and S3D. File output, G-code. All right, let's go. Unboxing and installing. So we have an XYZ. It has this thing. It's the filament spool holder, I suppose. Yeah, filament holder. Step 1, install the Y-axis to the control base 1 and 2. Be sure to lock the screws in tightly. I'm assuming these are the screws. Nick, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You said you want to print a War Machine armor because of me? Oh, which is a good thing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks. They say, please format TF card and try when not printing. All right, are all of these the same? So I got 3 of these X, Y, and Z brackets. X, Y, Z, all the same. They're all the same. All right. So this says, install the Y-axis to the control base. Here's the control base. Just like that, like a glove. I feel like I did something wrong already, though. Oh, that was the wrong one. This is the Y-axis, this way. See, I'm already messing up, y'all. And I got to screw it in with the little tiny bitty screws. Oh God, almost lost it already. Yeah, the Punisher War Machine would be pretty dope. He said it's gonna tip over if I pull it. That's why I got this little spool right here. There we go. Little baby spool. Baby spool will work. I mean, the screwdriver is already stripping the screw. I'm gonna get the iFixit kit. It's already, that screwdriver's already, we got a ding already. Screwdriver's just stripping the screw. Nope. There we go. Sheesh. Says it must be locked tightly. I definitely wasn't going to screw this thing in with that other screw. All right, that is as tight as I can get it, y'all. I don't know how we're going to do. I'm glad it don't print fast because this thing is wobbly. It's all good though. It's all good. So we got the first part done. Hey, there's little buttons. Step 2, install platform. Be sure to lock the screws in tightly. I can barely see these instructions. I want to elaborate how tiny these instructions are. It says clip it in, clip the platform onto the white part of the Y-axis. Lock a screw at the bottom of the screws must be locked tightly. I guess, my dude, I guess. Let's get another screw. Let's get the little build plate. How am I going to screw it in? I mean, that ain't going nowhere. And now I gotta put a screw in it. All right. Look at me, step 2 done. Yo, more for the gifted, let's go. Coach Chris Kim, welcome. Just found you, happy birthday. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Coach. The Josie, welcome. Is YouTube my full-time job or do I still have a normal job? I am actually a retired veteran. I didn't retire from the military, I just don't work anymore. And I collect a check. So, did it come with any files, Morph? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Morph is the greatest gifter. That's why he's my mod. He's legit. But yes, technically, going back to your question, Josie, YouTuber is basically my full-time job, content creator, YouTuber. Former Army too? Yeah, let's go. All right, so here's the dealio. Right now, I got the Y-axis installed, and we got the bed plate installed. This is installed also, but it's not permanently installed. But the platform, they call it the platform, but the bed is installed. I already installed the Z says clip the Z-axis into the base and push to the end. Be sure to push to the end. Does it not need a screw? We're gonna come back to that. I think it needs a screw, but we're gonna come back to that. Install the X-axis. Be sure to lock the screws in tightly. Alrighty. I feel like I'm gonna break this thing. Oh, gotta wait for that click. That click, click, boom. Yo, Sheep, welcome to the G3D channel. I gotta come up with a saying. The G house, I'm not gonna say the G spot. Don't get me started. What up, Phoenix? Yeah, this thing is little, bro. Like, I had no clue how small this thing was gonna be. Super easy to set up though. I'm having no issues setting it up. Minus this screwdriver ain't worth the metal that it's printed on, or printed with. I could probably 3D print a better screwdriver than that thing. Former 25 Bravo and E4 Mafia. Let's go. I traded in my shield, got my stripes. I went former 31 Bravo. It's changed now. And then I went to the Kilo program, which is K9. So I was military police, and then I went K9. Got sergeant, deployed twice, and I was over it. But nice, fellow soldier in the chat, yo. No, we're not saying that. We're not calling it the G spot. We're not. G unit. I could use G unit. That's not bad. Welcome to the G unit. We can use that in place as a placeholder. We'll use that as a placeholder. We're not locked into G unit, and I'm not using the G spot. My wife will kill me. Yo, Brendan, welcome to the stream. How y'all doing? Welcome everybody to the stream, y'all. I'm just G, and I'm building a tiny printer. Also, I have my own War Machine suit, so that's cool too. G unit is dope. All right, well, it's a working title. G unit. Then I have to play every time somebody joins. That has to be like, doom doom, doom 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 doom. Wait, that's the wrong term. Wait, hold on. Whatever one of those G unit songs are? You know what I'm saying. All right, what are we doing now? Y'all distracted me from building. That's what I said. I said I was gonna build we're using this to build a War Machine suit. Somebody in the chat said it was gonna take 50 years. Said, yeah, G unit. We're just gonna drop a poll. Morph, can you drop a poll? I don't even know if you can. I don't know how to do it. Play with the button, see if you can drop a poll. Are we gonna go with the G unit? All right. So I have to lock this screw in here. One of the little mini baby screws. What's with the acetone on the desk? It's holding my the wind kept blowing my papers, and it was the only thing nearby that had some weight to it. So it was holding the paper. Nothing special. Tell her the G spot. Well, I'm pretty sure she's watching the stream, so she's gonna tell herself the G spots for the cosplay after dark. God, don't get me demonetized already. I just got monetization options, and I'm about to lose them. He said, "Oh crap." All right, we got the X, Y, and Z, and they all screwed in. I swear I got a screw in the bottom right here. There's a screw for it. But it didn't say screw it in unless I'm missing something. Install the print head. Be sure to lock the screws in tightly. All right. Well, they made this easy enough, right? Because they made it where each X, Y, and Z like thing is the same size. They made it where all the pieces are just, you know, pop in, you install one little retaining screw, and that's it. He said Della said is in timeout. Yo, Joe, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you soon on my channel. You know what I mean. That is lame. The poll would have been dope. Look at this little guy. Oh, I gotta print something super sav on this thing. I'm gonna print like a mini helmet on it. I'm gonna try to print a mini helmet. We're gonna see. A 100 cubed helmet. Like a little mini Deadpool helmet. All right, now I gotta connect all the motors with the corresponding wires. All right. Should be easy enough. Perfect. Look at it lifts up, so bruh. Make a mini Mando would be cool and simple. Yeah, that's true. I should make a little mini Mando. You got a dip too? Happy birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Sheep. This is pretty savage. Look, it comes like this little hot swappies. Little Bowden tube in there. I have some extra Bowden tube. I think I'm gonna use that. We'll see how this prints off though. I don't want to get too ambitious, you know? All right, step 7, install the filament holder. Bruh, I know there has to be a screw here. I need a picture. All right, so this goes simply on the back. Simply the best. should just pop down. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Easy peasy. Pop down. All right. Now it says insert the power cable. That was it. Look at this. All right, let's go power it on. We got power. I hit a little fan going in there, so I know it's working. All right. Insert the power cable to the port. The light print button is on. Precaution, the USB port is for firmware update. If printing finishing or if printing finished or no need to use for quite a long time, take out the power cable. Do not remove the XYZ axis by hand when the power is on. Makes sense. Slicer software application. This 3D printer runs with its own developed slicing software named EasyWare. It is in the TF card included. Please copy it to your computer. No need installation. That sounds terrible. You can also download EasyWare from the official site. Slice operation to teach inside the card as well. It says if you want better printing effect, you can learn to use Kira Slicer. Well, I'm just gonna use Kira Slicer then. We supply software and teach video inside the TF card. STL format 3D file needs to be sliced in G-code format and saved to the TF card and insert the TF card into the printer. Then it can print 3D file. It says the 3D printer will print the latest G-code file. G-code name can only be English or letters without special symbols. So I have this little mat. All right, platform leveling. So the first time I print, I need to level it. Here's what's funny. I'm about to level this. I'm gonna level it with my own leveling card. I have to do the pole. I don't even know how to do the pole. Start a poll. Let's see. All right, I just started a poll. There you go. While I try to get a print on this thing. All right. So easy peasy leveling. Good God. I just destroyed everything over here. Okay, but we're back. So easy leveling, there's buttons on here 1 through 4. Each button corresponds with each part of the build plate, and then it should be the thickness of a paper. I'm gonna use my Elegoo paper because it's tried and true. So once I push the button, the nozzle should move to 0.1. I go ahead and test it out, and then there's a little knob right here on the left-hand corner to make sure it has the toughness of the paper, you know, the little tug. And then I should do the other 3 corners, and it should be good to go. Let's try it. No, it's moving. It's all, bro. That first spot is like good to go already. I'm gonna make it a little bit tougher though. All right, back it out just a little bit. All right, let's go to 0.2. All right, 0.3. Bro, all of these spots are good. This thing is already basically came bed leveled. Well, some of them did. There we go. All right, bed's level, bada bing, bada boom. Let's go back to 1. Let's see if it took. All right, so I think they all kind of like got wonky. So I'm gonna run through them again and test them all out. That's good enough for me. I want to get something printed. All right. So it says to put filament in here. I need to have at least 3 centimeters of space. Press the print button and hold for 3 seconds and release. The printer head will raise 1 centimeter each time. All right, that's 3 centimeters. Straighten the front of the filament about 2 centimeters and insert it into the tube until it can't go no further, and then press the little force to keep it there. Then use the other hand to shift the gear on the side of it to hit feed, and blinking fast indicates the nozzle is heating up. When the temperature reaches, it turns to a slow blinking and the motor gear starts to turn. All right, so essentially I'm gonna take my little roll of filament. We're going to snip it. My printer didn't even come with no snippers or nothing. I'm glad this isn't my first printer. Dang, I gotta bring my own snippers. That's the 3rd ad that popped up on you. Well, I mean, Blaze, you can pay $2 and you won't get any ads. But I apologize. Think of it this way, Blaze. When you see an ad, that's money going into my pocket. Morph, why are you nervous? It holds the roll. All right. So we're going to push this in here till it can't go no more. Okay. Now we're supposed to hold the feed button. It's supposed to blink, which it is doing. It's blinking while it is heating up. I want to print a benchy, but this will take forever to print a benchy. What if I just print like one of those cubes? Oh, it's going. Yeah, it's not loading filament. Is my filament too thick? I think my filament might be too thick. This feels like the same thickness. I already got filament stuck in this thing, y'all. All right, hold on. Because this thing ain't loading filament at all. The gears are just stuck. Oh, broke it. Is there a lock? No, so, I mean, I'm just yanking it out now. It's in there too. All right, hold on. It's like the gears aren't moving. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Jeez. All right. I'm gonna try to free shit. It didn't say nowhere on the thing that, hey, you can only use. This shit gonna get tangled so quick. This is about to get tangled so quick. The free stuff is working. I would have already thrown it out the door. It looks tangled already. It probably is. The free stuff is going. Oh, we got filament coming out the bottom. Success! Now we gotta slice something, y'all. All right. Look at that. We got stuff it printed. Let's go. Okay, so bed's leveled. Even though this is not the best bed ever, it's leveled. I got to put some files on this little thumb drive. Mini printer equals mini filament. I should have known better. Yep, I want to print a cube. What if this thing, I insert that thumb drive and I just get like the biggest error ever? Imagine. Like crashes my whole computer. Print an ice cube. Oh, we got people saying no. We got 5 votes in. Y'all check out the poll. Should we name my community the G Unit? Go ahead and check out the poll and you leave it a yes or no. All right, so I got all kinds of stuff. Oh, there's already a G code on there. Let's go. All right, we're gonna, in a rocket. I wanna see the Cali Cat. The Cali Cat G code thing on here. All right, I'm just gonna pull it out. It's all good. So there is a file on here called the Cali Cat. And it needs to go. Look at this. Look at this. Bro. This is a disaster. This is a disaster. This is not going to work. I just had a spool. I just had a spool. Hold on. They ain't gonna do me like this. Not on Just G's watch. Look, it's already started to tangle up on me again. This is such a bad idea. God bless it. All right, we're gonna try to back this out. This is a terrible, terrible concept. I can't even use this unless I have the tiny filament. No, it's going the wrong way. Is it really smaller? You know what I could have did? I could have just snipped it. It appears to be smaller. Or maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. Nah, it's the same length. Here, I'm gonna try it again. Let's get it in the triple tricolor silk. Nah, yeah, I think it is a. Oh, shot. No, 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 no. Quit it. Quit it. I'm just gonna reset it because I accidentally hit the play button. That is a terrible plot to put a button. It's going. I don't know why it wouldn't go the first time. It's going this time. I'm gonna get a camera so y'all can look at the little mini printer. All right, so we got it in there. There's already G codes on the file. I don't know what it is. It had like a little alley cat or Cali cat. I have no idea what that means. I leveled the bed, but I don't know. I don't see anywhere on here where I can adjust the Z axis. So I'm assuming you kind of got to deal with it. Yeah, there's nowhere to adjust the Z axis. Maybe I have to lift the bed up manually. That would suck. All right, so let's go. All I gotta do is push the play button, it said. Let me read the important instructions before I do it. That's in Chinese or Mandarin. I don't know how to read that. The first children level. Okay, so basically I do have to adjust it. I have to do on-the-fly adjustments. So if it's too small, if it's not leveled right, that's how I have to adjust the Z height. So I'm just gonna push play and see what it does. It didn't do jack shit. Okay, so because it's blinking, the nozzle's heating up. It says once the temperature reaches printing temp, it'll start to print. Yep, there it goes. So while that is doing its thing, I'm going to get another camera and we're going to point it at this so y'all can see the printer as it prints. And then we can talk about how cool I am. So is anybody doing any cool projects? Yo, bees, what you miss? Nothing really. I set up the little mini printer. So it is doing little things. It's printing. I can't tell you how great it's going to come out. I'm going to set up a camera so you guys can look at it. Y'all just gotta give me a second. All right, I just need to get a micro HDMI to HDMI cord, which I had one. I just don't remember where I put it. I might have took it back inside the house. Because here's a regular HDMI. Oh, excuse me, I burped. Yeah, I probably took it back in the house. Be right back again. All right, so I found one. I got my micro HDMI, whatever to whatever cable. I don't know what to think about this yet. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this looks like ass, but it's probably due to my own fault. Printer cam. All right. So y'all should be able to see that, right? Oh, it was printing a raft. Now that it's actually doing something. Okay. It printed a raft. I got 2 screws left on my I got 2 screws left, so we're missing some screws somewhere on the printer. I don't know where they came from, but we're missing them from somewhere. I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to chuck this white filament. I hate this cheap shit, man. Cheap stuff. Let me stop cussing. I'm supposed to be a family-friendly channel. I'm over here swearing like a sailor. I wonder why they gave me 2 of these. They gave me 2 of these things. I don't know why. And then this cheap screwdriver. This is the cheapest screwdriver I've ever had in my life. It's actually printing quite well. Like the raft, I thought the raft was what it was supposed to be printing, and then it just started. It looks pretty good. It stuck to the build plate. Here's what's crazy is the build plate's not even hot. There's no glue holding stuff there. How's it sticking to the bed if there's no glue? Or anything? There's no adhesion. This will be fun for like kids and stuff, but I don't think you're not gonna get no serious prints off of this. What did I end up printing? It was already on the it was a G code already on the thumb drive. Thank you so much, Bleep Kitty. Your name is bleeped out. I don't know if it was like that on purpose or Bleep Kitty's Comer. Thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you. Y'all probably need some light on this thing, huh? Can y'all see it now? Is that better? Barely. It has the smallest build volume I've ever seen in a printer before. So It doesn't look bad. It don't look great. It says build volume is 100 by 100, but it appears bigger than that. Maybe it only prints 100 by 100. When am I gonna start the new suit? Well, I'm trying to get I found a really good Mark 6 helmet on the guys at Wireframed, but it's not motorized. So I have to find. I tried to hit up the guy who modeled the helmet to see if I can get him to motorize it. If not, I gotta call in a favor to get that helmet motorized. Get some sponsorships for that shit? Hell yeah, I'm gonna get some sponsorships for that shit. I got proof of concept right now. Like, hey, I'm trying to build another suit. I got one suit already. It was a major success. Everyone loved it. Kind of wish I had a little bit more views on YouTube with it, but overall though, it was a major success. So we will see. I'm definitely gonna try to get some more filament sponsors. I'm checking on my social medias, man. I wish my stuff just blew up on social media. But we take what we can get, you know what I'm saying? I lost some light. I'm all dark now. I can't believe how well this came out. Oh, this is the rocket? Makes sense. Makes sense. Because there was a rocket in like some kitty or something. Hey, put your hand up if you thought this was going to be total like a bust. I need my light back. I'm going to find another light for this. There we go. The layers aren't perfect, but they're printing. All right, so I'm gonna end the poll. We got 8 votes, and it is, I'll say 3/4 say I should call it the G unit. So it's only gonna be temporarily the G unit until I can find a better name. Welcome to the G unit. That's not bad, but it's not great either. I feel like I'm copying the. Okay, let me talk about my build that's going on this week. So I picked up some paints for the Warhammer build. I've used this paint before. This is a pearl white. It's supposed to be like a metallic. This is a metallic red. I've also used this one before. And here's the blue for the whole helmet. I don't know if you guys know what this is supposed to look like. But this is what I'm going for. Hold on one sec, hold on. This is what I'm going for on the build. So I got this blue. Oh, you can't see it no more. Yeah, so here, this TEMU blue right here. Then we got the red. And then, of course, the pearl white. I also bought some new chrome paint so we can chrome out some of the parts. I resin printed the skull. That has to be chrome. But if you can see, bro, it has so much detail on this thing. Because I resin printed it. Here are the side pieces right here. I gotta sand these down. They're not as smooth as I want them to be. I'm gonna sand it down. I don't want to do it too much because it has detail. It actually has like damaged detail on it. Then I got some game wash. So I can really, really get it all grungy. And then here's some black. I'm gonna do black, and then I'm gonna do basically a dry brush of some rub and buff, and that's gonna give it like a metallic look to it. Oh, look at my rocket. I should have did it red. I would have had a red rocket. This is not bad. That's not bad. I'm gonna take a picture of my little mini printer. I'm gonna put it on Instagram. Anybody got any cool projects that they're working on that they want to talk about? Is that a bug? Gross. For once, I'm not working on it anymore. You just finished your what's this called helmet, didn't you? Didn't you just do a Warhammer helmet too? Thank you so much, Hernandez. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, okay. Well, makes sense. Makes sense. I watch people play the game. It looks exactly like what was that? What was that game with the where they running? Gears of War. It looks exactly like Gears of War. Have you played it? Is it like Gears of War? You said it reminds you of Destiny. How so Destiny? Destiny is like a world, open world. This is like a little run and gun shooter. Oh, my rocket's almost finished. My little rocket. That tricolor filament looked dope, even on this little rocket. What did you miss? I talked earlier. I talked earlier about the future of the channel. I put this guy together. It was actually really easy. It wasn't that difficult, and now I'm running off my first print. After I finish this print, though, I think I'm going to end it because it's almost done. It's a little tiny rocket. Oh, my little rocket's done. Nice. I'll take a picture of my little rocket. I'm gonna do it from this side though. Better light. Move, camera. My little rocket's finished. Let's get it off the build plate. It's weird that it's not hot. Yo, build plate adhesion. Okay, we see you. I wonder how easy it is to remove all this stuff. We're gonna worry about that later. It left some residue. I don't know if you can see it on the thing. It left some residue, but the RAV comes off pretty good. That tricolor is nice. It kind of messed up at the tip though. About right here on the tip. It messed up. It's all good though. All right, well, that was fun. I got to do the rest of the video later on this little guy. Everybody, thank y'all so much for the birthday stream. I appreciate you guys. Y'all the realest, the best around. That actually printed really well. I'm looking at the RAF right now. This isn't bad. All right, I like my little tiny printer. All right, how do I turn this thing off? Just unplug it? All right. All right. Little printer printed. Let's go. Printed my little rocket. Give it like to my son or something. All right, homies. I appreciate you guys for coming into the birthday stream. Morph, thank you for being a real one, being in here and gifting some sub skis or some. I know everybody is going to enjoy those. Mag, thank you so much. Everybody else, Hernandez, thank you for stopping through. Ronnie, I see you out here. I appreciate you for being up in here. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes, Ronnie. I appreciate it. So Friday, don't forget, not Friday, I'm sorry. Saturday is when I drop my videos. So Saturday, I'm dropping the video to this guy. So this is gonna be legit. I'm excited about this helmet. Y'all should be too. And oh, Hernandez, you're welcome. Thank you for tuning into my stream. I appreciate you guys. All right, y'all. If y'all got any questions, y'all know y'all can always hit me up on IG. Follow me on the rest of my socials, just G3D. Everybody have a great rest of your night. God bless y'all. Peace out.